Mommy and daddy love you. If you don't know nothing else in this world, know that mommy and daddy love you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
From a violent video of Akima in the middle of a fight ruling the internet, to everyone calling her a stripper and a scammer, here's how NBA fans reacted to Zion Williamson's Shady baby mama. The New Orleans Pelican player has found himself in the middle of some big-time baby mama drama. It's got everything you could dream of. Catfights, Twitter rants, screenshots of conversations, and of course, a scandalous pregnancy. And guys, the internet's having a field day with all of this. As soon as Zion and Akima announced they were going to become parents together, fans put on their detective hats and got into action. And before you know it, Twitter was filled with all sorts of crazy stuff about the woman. To be fair, she's got a pretty diverse portfolio on her, so I bet it didn't even take that much time. But one that stood out the most was a street fight Akima was involved in, where we got to see a different side of her, literally. The video showed Akima walking towards another woman standing outside a nightclub, and what started as a simple yell fest soon turned into a bizarre catfight.
Oh! Oh no! Stop!
One look at the video, and you'll know how fierce Zion's baby mama really is. She only cared about winning because her top slipped down at one point during the fight. Now, if there was a cop nearby, the girl would have been booked for indecent exposure immediately. But she didn't care about that, nor the fact that someone was recording all of this. Yup. All she cared about was landing one slap after another on her rival. In the end, bystanders had to come in and pry them off of each other. Fans were quick to react to the video in a hilarious manner, saying Zion just got himself an 18-year-long headache. Yikes. Speaking of reactions, everyone's been wondering what Zion's close ones had to say about Akima joining their fam. Many think they're struggling to figure out why Zion picked her out of everyone. Still, messages of congratulations flooded his baby mama's social media when the announcement was made. Akima actually posted their gender reveal party on her YouTube channel, showing the 23-year-old player standing next to her and holding her belly. The video showed their friends and fam celebrating the pregnancy and enjoying the pink fireworks show. It was pretty wholesome if you ask me, especially the beginning, where the players recorded making an adorable statement. He said, "My baby, you're gonna see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you." And while it's true that their future daughter will be seeing this video when she's grown up, fans commented that she'll also be seeing that video of her mom fighting on the streets. This got everyone wondering whom the child would be taking after. But for the sake of the world and the basketball player, let's hope it's the father. Fans also commented on how the fam is still trying to figure out why Zion chose Akima, quoting the "What kind of shot is that, Mimi?" While no official due date has been announced, the baby mama posted a photo of a napkin with November 13th, 2023 written across it. So I guess it's up to us to connect the dots. And if you think things wouldn't get more complicated, hold on a second, let me just add an adult star into the mix. Once the announcement was made, star Mariah Mills chimed in with shocking claims that Zion actually cheated on her with his new love interest. The woman got into a whole rant accusing the player of getting a random thought pregnant. Her words, not mine. She also said the two were together at the time Akima got pregnant. And get this, Mariah had tons of evidence to support her claims. She even posted texts between her and the Pelican forward, confirming they were together a week before the hood rat announced she had a bun in the oven. Clearly, Mills isn't happy with the way things went down, and who knows, we might be getting a part 2 of Akima fighting on the street, but it'll be against Mariah this time. Did you know Akima actually ended up responding to Mills's rant, but it was more of an indirect jibe? She tweeted, "Jealous is such an ugly look on people." Later on, Mariah took to Twitter once again, letting everyone know that Zion's baby mama and her family were threatening her. Fans were a little divided on this matter, with some saying Mills had no credibility. As for the rest, they took her side, letting Akima know it wasn't jealousy if Mariah was spitting facts. Some even ended up calling her a homewrecker and gold digger, saying it was only a matter of time before Zion would also hurt her. But taking a look at the baby mama, the woman's made for the streets, so if the player tries anything stupid, he'll have his hands full. Did you know that girl also dabbled into the world of scammers? I can't say I'm shocked to hear this, because it goes pretty well with everything we know about her. The charges against her include roping people for CPN, You might know that as credit private number, the illegal practice where a false identity is created using the social security number of prisoners, dead people, or even children in some cases. This is mainly done to boast someone's credit rating, and it's the same as identity theft, making it a punishable offense. Twitter users even dug up old advertisements of the woman's business, which showed a pretty saucy photo of Akima. The advertisement noted that she helped people with building credit, business credit, CPNs, and check stubs. From what we know, these accounts have been taken down. Well, that makes sense, considering she's got unlimited access to Zion's $18 million fortune. And how could I forget? The basketball player recently got an extension worth $193 million with the Pelicans. I bet that's got her smiling like crazy. All of this has got fans getting super mad at the player. According to them, Zion getting involved in all this drama is equivalent to throwing away his money and talent. One even commented saying, "Zion Williamson is a foolish boy, TBH." Others compared him to none other than Ja Morant for throwing everything away, and in a surprising turn of events, people are blaming the basketballer for at least half of this mess. They said it was his fault for being so sloppy and not keeping his personal matters private. Even the famous sports journalist Stephen A. Smith mentioned this whole saga was kind of pissing him off.
She's a star. I'm kind of pissed. Kind of pissed off.
According to him, Zion's just distracting himself from making a healthy return to the courts. Smith also pointed out that Williamson hasn't played since January 2023 when he got a hamstring injury. So instead of getting himself involved in unnecessary drama, he should focus on his game.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all focus on the wrong thing. Get your minds out of the gutter. That's his business.
And he's not wrong either. Besides, Smith isn't the only one who's shared such opinions. Other experts have chimed in from time to time, criticizing the player's recent performance. Yep, I'm talking about that one video of Shock and Chuck Barkley completely roasting the player. So it's safe to say that if Zion is thinking about getting somewhere, he really needs to focus on his company and leave the drama behind him, at least for a little while. Coming to another point that fans have been really latching on to. Akima has an OnlyFans account, but that's not all. Apparently, she also used to be a stripper under the name of Monroe Rose. And guys, Zion's baby mama isn't one to shy away from her past. Oh no, did you know she wears a diamond chain around her back with the word Rose engraved on it? Well, looks like she's getting ready to settle down and start a new family with the baller now. Akima already has a son from a previous relationship, and from the looks of it, Zion's already like a stepfather to him. Many believe this new addition to the family might end up doing the couple some good, because, looking after a family is going to take up most of Zion's income. And seems like Akima has already shut down her business, so I don't think she'll be contributing to the expenses anytime soon. This puts the player as the sole breadwinner of the family, which should be enough motivation for him to really get going on the court. If you're all caught up on the player's previous performances, you'll know that there's been something missing. People assume this was because he was getting busy with his new babe. But now, with all these increased responsibilities, who knows? We might end up seeing a better side of Zion. So there you have it, from everyone calling her a stripper and a scammer, to a violent video of Akima in the middle of a fight ruling the internet. That's how NBA fans reacted to Zion Williamson's shady baby mama.